Chapter 1 Review Tree Biology. What are the main structural parts of a tree and their functions? The primary parts of a tree include roots, trunk/branches, and leaves. Roots anchor the tree and absorb water and nutrients from the soil, often via fine absorbing roots. The trunk and branches, wood, support the crown and transport fluids. The xylem in the wood carries water and minerals up, and phloem in the inner bark conducts sugars from leaves downwards. Leaves are the food producers. Through photosynthesis, they convert sunlight, CO2, and water into sugars for the tree's growth. Buds, at shoot tips or in leaf axils, contain growing points for new leaves or flowers and assist in seasonal growth. What is the difference between xylem and phloem in a tree's vascular system? Xylem wood is the tissue that conducts water and dissolved minerals upward from the roots to the leaves, and also provides structural support. It forms the bulk of the trunk and branches. Phloem, inner bark, is the tissue that transports sugars and other organic compounds produced in the leaves to other parts of the tree, downward or to storage tissues. In short, xylem moves water/nutrients up. Phloem moves food, photosynthate, down. How do trees carry out photosynthesis and respiration, and why are these processes important? Photosynthesis is the process by which leaves use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, chemical energy, and oxygen. It occurs in chloroplasts using the green pigment chlorophyll. This produces the food, sugars, that fuels a tree's growth. Respiration is essentially the reverse. It's how tree cells consume oxygen to break down sugars, glucose, releasing energy for growth and releasing CO2 and water. Photosynthesis stores energy in sugars, while respiration releases that stored energy for the tree's metabolic needs. Both are crucial. Photosynthesis feeds the tree and respiration drives its life processes. What role do mycorrhizal fungi play in tree root health? Mycorrhizae are symbiotic associations between certain fungi and tree roots. The fungal hyphae extend the effective root system, helping the tree absorb water and nutrients, especially phosphorus, more efficiently. In exchange, the tree supplies the fungus with sugars. This symbiosis greatly improves root function and nutrient uptake. A healthy mycorrhizal network can enhance a tree's drought tolerance and overall vigor. What is CODIT and how does it help a tree resist decay? CODIT stands for Compartmentalization of Decay in Trees. It is a model describing how trees respond to wounding. When wood is wounded by a cut, insect, etc., the tree forms chemical and physical barriers, walls around the injury to limit the spread of decay organisms. Essentially, the tree compartmentalizes the damaged area, forming wall layers in the wood that resist inward or upward spread of rot. This natural defense helps isolate decay to the affected area, protecting the rest of the tree's tissues. How do deciduous trees differ from evergreen trees in leaf behavior? Deciduous trees shed all their leaves annually, usually in the fall in temperate climates, and grow a new set the next growing season. This allows them to avoid winter stress, but means a period without leaves. Evergreen trees retain leaves year-round, shedding and replacing them gradually. Evergreens, like most conifers and some broadleaf evergreens, always have some active foliage, enabling year-round photosynthesis, albeit often at a slower rate in winter. Note, in tropical regions, evergreen simply means no synchronized annual leaf drop. In tree growth, what is the difference between primary growth and secondary growth? Primary growth is lengthwise growth produced by apical meristems. It causes shoots to lengthen and roots to extend. This happens at the buds and root tips, resulting in the elongation of stems and new leaves. Secondary growth is radial, thickness growth, produced by lateral meristems, cambium. The vascular cambium produces new xylem, wood, to the inside and phloem to the outside each year, causing the trunk, branches, and roots to increase in diameter. Secondary growth forms annual rings and gives the tree structural strength. How are palms and other monocots different in anatomy from woody dicot trees? Palms are monocots, which means they do not have a vascular cambium producing annual rings. Instead of true wood with annual growth rings, Palms have a trunk made of fibrous, spongy tissue with vascular bundles dispersed throughout. They do not increase in girth the same way as dicot trees. Essentially, a palm's trunk diameter is established early and only increases slightly as the interior fibers expand. Palms also have all leaves emerging from the terminal growing point, a single apical meristem, and if that bud is damaged, the palm cannot sprout new leaves. In summary, palms lack secondary growth and true bark. They're more like giant grasses in structure.